Hello everyone and welcome back to Harpsville here of the Valley. Quick thing, I do know one, two, three. So I don't remember what I did last episode, but I remember mentioning how soon we'd start doing 3 days in an episode. I'm actually gonna start that right now instead of waiting until the 30th. So we'll do 19, 20, and 21, and so on and so on and so on. And I haven't updated in a while, just because, unfortunately, for some weird reason, Open Broadcaster wasn't recording properly. I don't know. I chose not to understand it. I just play. Just play the game and I try to survive. So let's go ahead and play. Please. Good job, me. Good job, me. I usually try and think of something to talk about for the episode, just because I can't constantly say I'm tired. Which, I'm not tired. I actually went to go hang out with my coworker Josh, and we went to go see Wonder Woman, and that was my second time seeing it because I consider myself a special snowflake because I can watch movies multiple times and not get bored of them. You should hear how many times I've watched Moana, or Sing, or the How to Train Your Dragon series, or even Crimson Peak. Like, I once watched Moana 2 days in a row. Not even 2 days in a row. Twice in one day. Once before work, and once coming home from work. Moana is a good movie, guys. Moana is a really good movie. But yeah, that's what I do. I can watch movies in multiple showings and not get bored of them. He went once, see Beauty and the Beast. I had already seen it, so let's go. I'll watch it again. I don't care. I will watch it and I will still enjoy it with that innocence that I have. And so we went to go see Wonder Woman, and I love Wonder Woman. Am I really a DC fan? Not really. I think this is the first DC movie I ever watched. I mean, if it isn't, I can't recall another one that I ever had watched before, but I liked it. I absolutely liked it. I went to go see it because my other friend is a huge Wonder Woman fan, and she invited me and my sister to go. And we went to a movie theater that had reclining seats. Like, it was big and spacious. I had a reclining seat all to myself. I'm like, I have never known such luxury in a movie theater before. And it was wonderful. Just wonderful. And I also got the, don't you dare go outside. Alright, we're gonna milk her real quick and then, she's way in the back. She's so far in the back. Oh, precious baby, no one sent you out here. But anyway, while I hilariously struggle to get this cow inside, I wish the camera worked. Okay, I'm pushing you. I know for a fact that I am pushing you the right way. So anywho, yeah, it had reclining seats, and I'm like, who ever thought of this for a movie theater? It is genius. Like, where I live, we have these seats that move with the movie, I suppose. I guess if you're watching like a car movie like Fast and Furious, it'd be perfect for something like that. I'm personally gonna get one. They call it a D-Box. It's such a stupid name. I'm personally gonna get the D-Box for when the Cars 3 movie comes out. I know, it's a little weird to want to go see Cars 3, but I actually liked the first one. In fact, I think Cars 3 was also a movie I saw a lot of times and didn't get bored of. Same thing with, this is totally gonna sound weird, same thing with the Bee Movie. Like, I actually liked and enjoyed the Bee Movie, and, you know, then the internet ruined it for me, and I was like, yeah, even I'm putting plot holes in the movie, like, this movie was fun for me. It was so much fun for me. But yeah, I like the Cars movie. Did I like Cars 2? Not particularly. I think it's great that Mater saved the day. And I want to know, I was upset they killed Doc. I was upset when I found out that Doc Hudson, or whatever his name was, died. And I was like, what? Disney, what? No, Pixar Race Disney. What? What are you doing? Whatever, I digress. So I want to see what's going to happen to Lightning McQueen, because everyone knows that trailer. That trailer has been out for a while, where he's tumbling, he looks like he might be dead. And I want to know. I want answers. Right. OBS isn't dying on me. Wait, is that? Right, sorry, I thought it said stop preview. I'm like, no, that's what it's saying. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. But clearly, they're not gonna kill off Lightning McQueen. I doubt it. I mean, where I work, we have all the products in, and they're all his face. But they're not gonna kill him. They're not. If they do, then c'est la vie. Nothing you can do about that. Is it part-time chef? Yeah. Right, 10 AM. So we're just gonna wait. Ooh, wait, I think we have something back here. Oh. Excuse me, I have a massive headache. Nice. But Wonder Woman is so empowering. Like, after the movie ended, I wanted to stand up and shout, I hope everyone feels empowered now by this film, because I loved it. And Gal Gadot is so adorable. Her smile fills me with sunshine. Like, I saw it and I was like, what? Who has this nice of a smile? What? What? Oh, such a pretty smile. Oh, I guess I put away that, bug net. I was actually gonna try and catch the frog. But I think I did that before, and I think I failed miserably. Well, that's a good thing we could talk about upcoming movies. Like, Good. What's movies that are coming up that I'm interested in? Oh, please, Martha. Please. You're making it too easy now. I'm not a Spider-Man fan. I think it's because my little brother has liked him too much. I swear. He's liked Spider-Man since he was a kid. There are these things you can do where people make a comic, like a short animated movie where you're a Spider-Man if you give him the face. They did that with my little brother, and I feel like he still has the DVD. He did that when he was like 3. And that was his favorite DVD way back when. So 4 more. And he's definitely excited for Spider-Man Homecoming. And I'm gonna go ahead and watch it because it's New York. Of course I'm gonna go to New York. My dog is looking in the distance and that scares me. Robin, I don't need this right now. It's raining outside. It's raining and I saw lights out and I am a very scared fool. A very scared fool. Anywho, yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming seems interesting. I'm definitely excited to see that. More importantly, I'm excited to see the new Thor that comes out in November. Like, I've waited so long for it. So long, I can't even begin to explain how long. I didn't go to theaters for the first Thor. And if anything, I watched the Avengers before I watched any of the movies. Like before I watched Captain America, before I watched Iron Man, or the unfortunate Hulk movie. That movie was so bad. Just so, like, it was so bad. Just so bad. let's check OBS. OBS is behaving. Go ahead, save, go to the new day. But yeah, like, anyway, I'm getting off track. That's what I'm doing. I saw Avengers before I saw anything else. Fell in love with Tom Hiddleston and Loki. Or no, actually I fell in love with Thor first. Anywho. Getting a little sidetracked here. Thor 3, I'm excited for it! I want to do this for Thor 2, and I loved it. So I'm so excited for this one, and I've seen the trailer, I'm like, what? What? Totally gonna have fun with this. And I remember when I had my little sister watch Thor 2 with me. It was back when my computer wasn't working. I borrowed it from the library, and me and her had a movie date, like we always do. Like usually, we're in the movie theater where I'm at. The tickets are extremely cheap, like $9.50 for regular tickets. However, they have sales on Tuesday where tickets are always $5. Cheap Date Tuesday. That's what me and my sister did until my coworker Josh took it over. But yeah, I had her watch Thor 2 and had her believing that Loki was going to die. And like, you know how there's always one character that dies in the Marvel movies. Yeah, it's gonna be him. I mean, I think only Josh Whedon does that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure only if Josh Whedon directs it, only someone does die. And I don't think anyone died in... well, no one of importance. Yeah, I don't think anyone died in Thor 2. Anywho. So, I had her believing that Loki was gonna die. It was so much fun. She doesn't even like Loki. But, she got mad emotional. Just like with Ant-Man. She never saw Ant-Man before. I rented it from Redbox. And please tell me that cow didn't go out. And throughout the movie, I was like, you know how every character dies in the Marvel movies? She's like, yeah, like it's the little girl. She got so mad at me when it wasn't the little girl. But Anthony, I was mad upset for this ant that died. Like, who are you? Stop going outside! I don't understand. And of course, you're the one that's all the way in the back. Because why would you give me anything easy, right? Right, Danny? Right? Why would you be easy? Yo, get inside the... oh, you're gonna die out here. I'm gonna leave you out here. Who are you? Do I even like you? Gotta keep her. I was thinking, okay, you know what? Rainy season only lasts one more day. She could stay out here for 2 days. And then I saw her name, I'm like, nope, Marina has to stay. I named her after the harvest goddess. She has to stay. Just, my gosh, why are you being so difficult? I do not understand why you're coming. I didn't even touch you to come out. It confuses me. I swear it does. Get in there. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. How many of these do I have left? I don't need to go to the store, but I do need to sell. Because I need some inventory space in here. What's the matter, Robin? My poor puppy. I gotta treat him for these. I think that's what's bothering him. I almost forgot to do it this month. Yeah, it's totally what's getting him. Poor puppy. But yeah, so we talked about movies for a while. That was fun. You guys get to hear how much of a big, small nerd I am. I never read the comics. I know it's sad, but just never read the comics. No, wrong. I read one comic. I read Agent of Asgard, and that was a trip. An entire trip. I loved the concept of it so badly. I didn't understand some things, but they cleared it up pretty well in the comics. Or if not, my friend cleared it up, who's a huge Loki fan. So, as I was reading it, I would occasionally tweet what happened. And at one point, I was like, Loki did nothing wrong. And then my next tweet was like, Loki did everything wrong. And then after that, it was like, Loki did some things wrong. And then after that, it was, Loki did nothing wrong. It was just a back and forth struggle. And it's still, my friend and I still talk about it to this day. And she's like, you remember when you did that, that, and that? I'm like, I do remember that. You remember when you put me on that emotional struggle with that comic? And she's like, yeah. Yeah, that was fun. And was upset because I didn't get a chance to read or pick up the new Thor comic where, spoiler alert, so if you haven't read it, I suggest you cover your ears for 5 seconds or 5 minutes just in case. But the new Thor comic where Jane Foster was Thor, what? I should have picked it up because I thought it was bad. I thought it was awesome, like bad A. And I don't think I could work on watch it today. We'll still some links there. But I always wanted to cosplay as Thor, like Jane Foster's Thor. And maybe I should. I'm going to New York Comic Con. I should really do that. My goodness, I can never make up my mind. So far, in the past few weeks, I thought of Shiro from Voltron, Legendary Defender, the Netflix one. I've thought of, gosh darn it. I've thought of Catwoman and Poison Ivy and Wonder Woman, and now I want to be Thor. And it upsets me greatly that I can't make up my mind. And it would be so easy to make up my mind too. Just so easy. But I'm so bad at that. It would be so cool. You know, I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I'll... Like, if I go with Voltron, at least now there'll be some current fans I can talk to about the series, considering I know nothing of Marvel or DC, and then I'll have people all up in my face being like, do you know about this, this, and that? And I'll be like, meow, and walk away. Just meow, and walk away. That'll be my defense mechanism. Because if not, I will be flapping my lips, making gurgling sounds as if I know what I'm talking about. When in reality, I don't. Can't help it, guys. It's how I work. It's how I roll. Right, let's organize these things a teeny bit. Yeah, these are gonna be put away soon anyway. Can I work for you? Nope. Right. Yes, I'm going fishing. I haven't seen Gwen yesterday. Let's go see her. But yeah, maybe I should talk to my friends more about it. I mean, I know some cosplayers do like a whole 3-day thing where one day they're this, a second day, or the 2 days in a row they're something else, or they do 3 different costumes for 3 different days. I can't do that because I would get upset if like yeah, that's good. Like I feel like I would get upset if I heard that this costume was on this day, but they're not doing it today. Like like, what are the odds of people... Oh no, Injustice 2 just did come out. So a lot of people would want to do that because in the first Injustice, I played as Catwoman. I was really good as Catwoman. I was button mashing most of it, but her super used to be her like throwing diamond dust in people's face, and I was awfully good at landing that so perfectly. And now her new super involves her jumping in the air, and I'm like, what? I am bad at timing that. Really bad. But it's fun. It's still so much fun. And you? And you can design their outfits and stuff. Like, you get their gear and you can mismatch it. And I'm like, What? And I think it's cool that Poison Ivy has like these little plant things on her back now. It's what? What? Ooh. Ooh, what are you? Ooh. That's right. Come to me. Swordfish! Nice. Very nice. But yeah, and it's pretty interesting. I did not mean to pick up this whole episode talking about Marvel and DC, which has nothing to do with Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons, but I honestly didn't have anything to talk about involving Story of Seasons, or Harvest Moon for that matter. I was going to talk about Back to Nature, but there's only so much I could talk about Back to Nature that I haven't talked about before. Same thing with A Wonderful Life, and all the first games I've played before. Like, I don't think I've ever talked about Magical Melody here before. I know I've talked about a little bit, but not enough. And if anything, these episodes are going to get longer, guys. They're going to be 3 days long. Yes, I'm still going to go to bed relatively early, but I still have to find a way to fill up the time. And I will figure that out. So for now, let's roll a little bit with this Marvel DC thing. I don't have much to talk about that though. Like I said my pieces. It's hard. However, I am excited for New York Comic Con. I haven't been to a convention in a while. Like, the last one I've been to was New York Comic Con, but it's been a few years. Like, so long so, I can't even tell you. You know what? I actually can't. I think it was either in 2013 or 2014. It was like the year before I started working where I currently work, when I used to work in a warehouse, because working in a warehouse was the only way I could get the money to go. I was bringing home $400 a week. It's not bad. Where's that fish? Where'd it go? It moved. Chris's fish. There's 2 of them. Well, there's a lot more actually. We're definitely not gonna. This will be our last fish, and then we're gonna go. Because it's so hard to see the fish that are so high up. Alright, be awesome. Be just as awesome as the others. Or not. I'm not gonna fight it. Bye, fishies. We didn't get as much as I thought we would, but we got something crabby. I actually started playing Pokemon Go again. And it only started because I started taking my dog on longer walks. So, no, that's not how it started. I actually asked my friend if he wanted to go for a long walk, like a Pokemon walk. And that's when I started playing again. I only play it on my days off because I want to hatch these eggs, and walking from home to work to home again doesn't do much. But yeah, I started playing that again, and I ended up showing up at a good time because it was like Fossil Week or something like that, and like Aerodactyl and Kabuto and All My Night were all around. I'm like, what? Catch that, catch that, catch that, catch that. You gotta catch them all. Oh no, my thing is still down. Do I just go in here to fix that? I mean, I can eat something, but that's a bit. No, maybe it's a bathroom? In Save the Home, there's a sound, like a tinkling sound. Nom 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 nom. Alright, let's go to bed and let's start the new day. Before we do that, we check OBS. As we always do, because I don't trust it. Alright, OBS is behaving itself. Good job, OBS. Time for the 3rd day! Such a nice TV. Tomorrow will be sunny because tomorrow is the race day, and that's the day we're gonna propose to Gwen, guys. I'm so excited! My friend did finish the picture. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. It looks so cute. So cute. Today we're gonna work on foraging, and hopefully this cow will not get out again. Because if it does happen again, I'm just gonna milk it. No brushing today or tomorrow, just milking. Friday's episode might seem long because of the whole race day. Remember, I do cut out the parts of the race because you guys don't need to see that. Like, I'm so glad I've gotten good at cutting out parts you guys don't need to see. Like, it's not much, but it's always something. Always something. Yeah, and milk the other cow. I'm going to brush the horse at the very least. The horse should get some affection. Oh, there the pony go. There you go. Good. Ouch. By ouch, I mean I moved my ankle in a way that pretty much said, I'm not supposed to bend this way. But thanks. Thanks. Ooh, I know what movie we can talk about. I could talk about Lights Out. Now, my friends know I'm not really a person that likes paranormal or ghost stuff. I actually tend to avoid it. I am not a fan of them. However, I decided to be the chosen one to go ahead and turn to my little sister last week, the day, like hours before we went to go see Wonder Woman. You want to watch Lights Out? And I was terrible throughout the entire movie. Paused it every few minutes to gather my wits. I'm bad at those movies, guys. And it didn't help that last night when I went to go downstairs, I guess I didn't put my light switch all the way up, so it flickered. I was like, no, that's not happening. Robin, you're coming. I called my dog. I called my sister. I was not going downstairs alone. And the day I watched it, I had to use the bathroom and I was hungry and I was like, this is where I die. Trapped here in my room because I was not leaving my room in the dark. I had to carry my dog through the house because we have 2 gates up to keep my nephews, from escaping and coming upstairs. And it was terrible. I had to pick him up constantly. The cat scared me. I scared myself in my own chair, my computer chair. I'm really bad with those movies, guys. I wish I wasn't, but I'm really bad. So bad. Here. None of this is ready. We definitely lost a lot of crops because it is technically recommended not to sow them during the rain. However, we did it a day before the rain, and I was kind of hoping that was enough to be like, oh, they'll survive, but apparently they were not. So I guess 2 days before the rainy season will be better. But these guys are doing pretty good. They're already spotting a little bit. It'll be a while, but we'll get something. We'll get something. So foraging, let's go do that. I don't think I have space for these guys, though. Right? Yep, don't have space. Nope. Oh, no, don't call anyone. I forgot, this isn't Wild Arms 3. I've been playing that game recently because I played it when I was a child. It was a game that a family friend gave to us, or let us borrow. No, he let us borrow it, and then he gave it to us. And it was at a game shop down at the square where I live. And I bought it. I decided to treat myself. Oh, what is that? Why did I do that? And I came in, started it up. I had to buy a new controller because my circle button wasn't working, but I played it, and most of the stuff that's there is like muscle memory. Like I knew the puzzles. I knew how to solve things. There's a puzzle in one of the ruins where you get a grappling hook, and they want you to turn a puzzle. You go upstairs. You turn a puzzle piece until it's upside down, and you're supposed to run down to it and like hit it with your grappling hook. Now, it's been a while since I played the game, so I don't know all the solutions. But as I was doing it, I'm like, there's no way this is how it's supposed to be. And I vaguely remembered freezing it, and lo and behold, that was the solution all the time. I'm like, I knew it. And I even looked it up through a walkthrough, and I think it was RPG Shrine or something like that. And even they were like, run down to it. I'm like, nah, this doesn't sound right. And yeah, I was right. I knew it. I knew it was too hard the first time. I knew I had to freeze it. Lesson learned. If you're sure about what something's supposed to be done, do it. Don't trust someone else's opinion. Unless their way is easier, then yeah, go for it. Like, I could not for the life of me do it how they did it. Like, he said it took him like over an hour, and I'm just like, I can't do it at all. Just can't. Just couldn't. And then there's something over here I can hit. Yeah, I knew it. Bugs. So it's gotta be bugs. And more bugs. Yeah, but we can pick this up. We use a lot of it because of the dog. Really, I should probably stop picking those up though. I have a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna stop picking them up just because we have so much. Right? Sorry everyone, I was checking OBS. Things kind of slowed down on my end. Let me look around. Get down there. I don't think there's a flower down here. I think that's only during the summer the pink cat shows up. But yeah, Wild Arms 3. Now, I've never played the other Wild Arms, but Wild Arms 3 is majorly fun. And I grew up on that game. I'm so glad I have a new one. And it's just so much fun. I even bought Final Fantasy 9. What? Guys, I love Final Fantasy 9. It was the first Final Fantasy game I ever beat. It's special and dear to my heart. And introduced such an amazing anthropomorphic race, like Burmesian rats that talk and stand on two legs. I love them so much. I love them so much that when I had my two medium-haired rats, I figured one would be a Burmesian, but the other one would be a Celerian. And all my hairless rats were Celerians because they had that nice, bright complexion compared to the haired rats. I'm so silly. It was just my fun. And then I started thinking of stories for them, and I went a little haywire with them. Listen, I don't want to hear anything, okay? I used to work in an arcade where I was sent to spend alone in a, I don't even know what you want to call it. I was alone in a room, hearing the bumper cars, bagging up fish to give as prizes. And guys, I created stories with that fish. With all those fish, I created nice and amazing stories. Okay? And if one had like a dot on his forehead, I'm like, oh no, the Messiah. Yeah, I should not be left alone for so long. I would come up with these weirdest things. They're shower thoughts that aren't in the shower. Can't help it. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode here. It's definitely a long one. Tomorrow we will marry Gwen. Not marry. And not tomorrow either. 23rd we will propose to Gwen. 30th we should be marrying her. Hopefully. Hopefully. And hopefully by Friday I should have something to talk about that isn't Marvel or other video games. I'll think of something. Maybe I'll ask my friends to be all like, hey, talk about this. Excuse me. Oh. Good. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care now.